back to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages. Please keep in mind that not all my messages will resonate with every viewer. Please keep in mind to use your discernment. Take what resonates and leave the rest for another viewer. Okay? That's the way that works. All right. I'm going to go ahead and see what's happening here. The energy I'm picking up on right before I began this reading was Proverbs 9:8. Okay. And that is about correcting a fool, they will hate you, and correcting a wise man, and they will love you. Something along those lines, depending on the version. But the philosophy is still the same. So something like this. All right, I have philanthropy for the collective viewers here. All right. Please keep in mind that my readings are timeless. My messages are timeless. Energy is fluid. Virgo, details of some kind of hidden philanthropic involvement. Energy with big ideas, big backing. Taurus. Taurus and Virgo are here. So there's like details coming out here. Wisdom. Okay. Because of this wisdom that you have, you are receiving some kind of information, viewer. Okay. Has to do with your vision, or you had a vision, or you will receive a vision. Laws and philosophies. I said the philosophy. And I don't even remember what I said. I just said it, but anyway, it's the philosophy. This is good. All right, service to others. You are in service to others properly. The sun, that is being shown. Respecting yourself first, gaining respect. Taurus again. So, a lot of insights are going to be coming to you with Mercury. A lot of awareness. Be careful not to overanalyze. Overanalyzation leads to something toxic. So you have the information, it's what you do with it. How it's not just, okay, so first of all, it's the information and how it's used, how the information, the philosophies and the laws are used. Sacrifice. Concerns. Be realistic. You got fairness in decisions here. So if you made a clear, concise decision and you're not seeing results right away, it's because there's other energy being aligned that is being, in other words, have patience with these decisions. When you're in service to others, then all the energy is considered around them, not just one. So it involves many. And here's the first house and how one can affect many. How one energy can have an effect on another. Whether it be positively or negatively, It's got going back to Proverbs 9:8. Being able to stay in a beginner's mind. Okay, there's some kind of actions and many words and results because of it. So this is like an observation, possibly. Leo, Cancer, of the past, or the past is involved. Past results are showing up. Okay, so now you're having results of past things. Yeah, the sun. Good results. Okay, so maybe you didn't expect good results, but good results are what is being aligned. Libra again. What is this action about Aries? Inner challenges. Okay, so honest actions and words. Aries is honesty and strength. Results. I said some kind of results. The results from the honesty and strength. Who you are. Who you are and your destiny and where you're going. Okay, so there's energy being projected about what the energy thinks they know something. Okay, that's the energy that one is corrected, doesn't like it, or responds negatively, which means unwilling to look at something. But that's all right. All right. Yeah, there's an obsession or a power struggle with a vision. You're being asked to be positive, learn, grow, and expand. Do something on your own with Aries. And the first house is like becoming a boss, a type of energy. I'm having fun with it. The details will come out when in divine timing for the viewer. There's energy that is being like I said, if everyone is considered, then much patience is going to be needed. I want another one on that. Overwhelming. What? So don't become overwhelmed in the meantime with concerns. So there's concerns here about somebody's actions, thoughts, actions, concerns. You're aware of them. Details of the laws and philosophies. You're aligned with the laws and philosophies because I got honesty and strength as a result. There's something dramatic about the gamble or the investment that you are gaining insight from. It has to do with the struggle or the need to control what somebody thinks they know about something. But that's part of the sacrifice, the need to control the narrative. So the energy will learn it's not okay. So the lesson that Saturn has here, it's not someone's place. So somebody's out of place here. Who or what is around you short term. So whatever's out of place, place themselves there. Yeah, viewer, what's up? Here. It's stirred up the situation. I'd say that's out of place. Somebody's out of place. All right. These are also being open to new ideas with Uranus and Saturn, and because you are aligned, new things are coming. Okay, the moon, the past. Okay, so you service to others. You gave to this energy over and over again. You gave to the past. It's like there's more to it than that. The serving of others. And I saw these serving of others in what other the sixth house has the service to others. Serving of others or service. serving feels like giving your power away, but service feels like a more even equal exchange. And, so something about that. Philanthropy. All right. For the viewer today, the past, okay, sparks an unexpected change here. So all of this actually sparks such an unexpected change because you have an honest reflection here. The Six of Cups is upright, but an honest reflection. So you're only responsible for your own honest reflection here. Once you start trying to convince energy around you of that, then that's where you're giving your power away to, because not everybody's open to it. The Tower. It's like the opposite. So the opposite is happening. The energies, the unexpected change, a tower occurred or is occurring, and that is a good thing because this removes what was faulty about the foundation. King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Death in reverse, Scorpio energy. All right, there's been an unexpected change because somebody had a fear of change. So if you have a fear of change, expect some change. Hangman, to see a higher perspective. Pisces energy. Okay. The unexpected change is justice, viewer, as well. Justice. Scales balancing. There's worry here. Somebody's worried now that the scales are balancing. The blindfold is off, where these limits were imposed on this wisdom or law. There was limits imposed on some kind of philosophies, spiritual philosophies, whatever limits were imposed, they are no longer limits. Fool in reverse. Somebody's blocking their own path with the Fool in reverse. You're not at a crossroads. The blindfold is off. Sagittarius, Aries, Libra. What's going on here? That King of Cups. Okay, maintaining honesty and emotional maturity through whatever disarray this was. And I said honesty, and here the Ace of Swords is there. Whoa. Alrighty. Victory. Choices, Wheel of Fortune. Open doors opening. Victory. Because of honesty and strength. And what else? Yeah. All right. We could have, it's about willpower over here with Aries and doing it on your own. Much willpower and taking the necessary breaks to contemplate decisions. Following the golden rule and accepting and adjusting where necessary within yourself and not trying to control everything around you. Okay, something like that. I want to see what this justice is. What this unexpected change is justice. This is not moving to a wish fulfillment. You're getting some kind of insight and understanding of what happens when you don't move forward. Emperor in reverse, Aries energy, overly controlling, now in an energy of unable to readjust. This is not adaptable energy. This is energy that it wants everyone to adapt to what they're doing and not cooperative. sad you're not carrying burdens. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there was some kind of wanting something without doing the work. It's just someone that wants everyone to give, but yeah. Knight of Cups upright. Wanting everyone to give, but not properly using those resources and using the resources community-wise or within a community. This is definite like past connections here. That's the truth. You're having victory over why someone is not moving on, or why there's an unexpected change occurring. What was happening for that for the viewer? There's an energy that's stuck, that's going to be stuck until they see a higher perspective. And look at all that. I saw the Page of Wands. Stuck until they see a higher, until they have a strength. Strength is being tested. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Leo energy, strength. What's that? Virgo, I just said Virgo. It was upright and it just fell out of my hands in reverse. So this Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be a Virgo now going to be imposed. Whatever limits that were, or whatever impositions are now returning, like imposition now. This is greed. Doing things for hidden purposes. And the higher realms know this. Your ancestors know, you know this. You see the limits. Temperance, angel, middle path. It's not like you didn't notice, or you didn't know that. Something. That's the 10 of Pentacles. You noticed something about a 10 of Pentacles. There's a water sign energy, very honest with their resources and their finances. There was some kind of unhappy 2 of Cups in reverse. Came out of nowhere. So there's unhappy choices in love here, or lessons to learn. Knight of Cups upright. This is 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, being disinterested. Being disinterested. Okay, so look, you're being invited to the fight, but you don't want to go. 4 of Cups. You're not interested. So your disinterest could be being misread by an Emperor in reverse. It's like on purpose though. It's like the anyway. So 444. You have like an angel number 444. Some kind of you're being supported. 8 in your work. 8 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. In your work. You could be very you could work honestly with younger energy within a community. Okay, what is going on with these limits with this Queen of Pentacles? Hermit in reverse. Lovers. Okay, Gemini. Lovers, choices, love. I said love choices, didn't I not say love choices? Gemini, lovers. Okay. You're getting in somebody's business about love because it's upright. Love choices, limits in love, unexpected love. wisdom about the loving yourself first. King of Swords, 5 of, oh, this competition. Okay, so taking accountability and responsibility for your part here. Wheel of Fortune, the wheel's turning, 5 of Swords. It was win at all costs, Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody's unable to decide what they want to do or where they want to go. Sometimes the strongest people in the morning who cried all night. 9 of Swords is the energy of someone in bed with their hands in their face in their hands and crying. So this is Knight of Pentacles, Virgo. I have a turned around card here in the deck, if you can see that for some reason, so I'm going to turn it over. Not being tied to the situation. 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. You got good things coming in. I'm going to, let's see. So energy on pins and needles because I can't move forward. Well, that's because justice has arrived or is arriving, or this was about justice, or somebody thought justice would occur, but it's like actually occurring for them. I think that's what's happening. Whomever has unfinished business, loose ends, and feels restless, viewer, so that will give you a clue what's not moving forward. It's feeling out of sync without your energy. This felt wrong. It was a bad idea, manipulated and led astray. So by not moving forward to a wish fulfillment, it's actually leading one astray. There's just a quick story here about a monk, teacher, and the student. I'll just use that as an example. And the student changing the turtle's path and getting reprimanded for changing the turtle's path. And then, so because he got reprimanded, he went back and changed the turtle's path back again and got reprimanded for changing the turtle's path once again. So this is about not messing with people's paths. There's been a last minute change, too late, behind schedule. Well, whatever's being led astray or manipulated, it is behind schedule, or you're being protected by last minute changes. Something is too late. Something is too late. Stormy relationships in an uproar are too late. It felt wrong, a bad idea. All right. Trouble strikes. So the lightning strikes on this bad idea, led astray. Energy of the Queen of Pentacles, who is worried about love. There's cracks in the facade. So, of course, there is. It's unsupported now. Starved for attention, empty promises, and voided. That's the wisdom you're gaining, okay? Not able to proceed, close to negotiation. It's being blocked. Being hungry and immature, whatever's being hungry and immature is being noticed. I said being noticed. Getting caught, net loss, and on the tail end of things. So whatever was led astray, it's getting caught for doing so. You're being asked to trust your feelings. Something is starved for attention. Making a final effort, falling away, and withering. My goodness. Okay, what else? Stormy relationships, trouble strikes, and in an uproar. Well, that's going to show some interesting things. Resistance to change, upsetting news, and accidents. Motorcycles could be significant. Feeling fragmented. You could be going slow and steady. All right, viewer. Wow. Slow and steady. This also led astray and manipulated about an Ace of Pentacles. So we stayed somewhere because of an Ace of Pentacles. Tower. That was we saw the Tower in the other deck. Okay, so that was that faulty foundation. Judgment. Higher energy, making a judgment call here. Unexpected changes that, when unexpected changes happen, there's nothing you can do about that. Here I got a Queen and a King of Pentacles in reverse. Led astray, bad idea. Couples in stormy relationships, in uproars. High Priestess, unable to use intuition maturely, wisely, or honestly. King of Wands in reverse. You move to calmer waters. King of Wands in reverse. This is like really poor investments. Led astray. The energy was led astray. It wanted to lead astray, but it was about guilt, shame, or fear, or some kind of, Well, anyway, there's news. The facade is over. That's getting news. And the energy of receiving news. The facade is over. With a Three of Cups, getting caught on the tail end of things. So this energy celebrated too soon. Okay. Empress in reverse. Coming right over here on the, okay. Could be Virgo, Scorpio. Feminine energy, distorted feminine energy, receiving some kind of undesirable news, getting caught for their lack of honesty and strength, or doing something. Lack of honesty. Ace of Swords in reverse confirms that. My goodness. Thank you. Well, it's withering away and falling apart. High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess in reverse creates the energy of the Empress in reverse, which creates the energy of the Emperor in reverse that we saw, which creates many illusions and distortions around how things should be, look, or be done. And the Tower comes in. Something out of control, out of one's control. And here, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. A loss. There's going to be a loss here because those are minor injustices. What's going on? One more for the viewer. What's falling away with your willpower? A Queen of Pentacles in reverse again. Okay. Earth sign energy or fire sign energy. Disappointed again. Don't we have that somewhere? I don't know. Yeah, I saw the 2, 3, and 4 of Swords though. So this is disappointed again. Oh, there's that 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Archangel Michael is like blocking any of these things, these ideas, these things, these plans. There's plans. They're unformed, or they're not viable plans. They're not going anywhere. Star in reverse. They're not going anywhere. They're not healing plans. Temperance in reverse. They're reckless plans. The opposite. Judgment. So it's like running right into a wall of whatever they put out. I don't know. You're balancing masculine and feminine energies because there's clearly an imbalance here. All right? And we got Ametry. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you the confidence. Somebody had the confidence and the inspiration to lead astray. That was to create justice for the viewer, though it was not to, also to practice your intuition and to trust your inner knowing. So this was a lesson about yourself here. Life lesson about yourself here, viewer. Okay, life lesson. You could have prayed to know the blessing within the lesson. Well, spiritual protection came in reverse on this being manipulated, led astray. Sensitive emotions are in reverse. You've healed the emotions of it. Being aligned with a divine life purpose with aquamarine, and I got starlight over here, and apophyllite, you have increased support as well. So, let me adjust there. Okay, what else here? All right. Something was very unconventional, or it didn't like have unique qualities, so it was focused negatively upon others' positive qualities. I've got unconventionality in reverse. That is very much the same. So whatever the same is, let yourself sparkle and shine with opal and increase support. So this is trusting your inner knowing about support. And it's trusting yourself about letting yourself sparkle and shine. This energy is getting caught up as you sparkle and shine. You are being guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world, because your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to abundance of help and solutions. All right. And that's going to bring about some change. Divine life purpose, give it to God. Very aligned. This is multifaceted. There are many dimensions or layers to this situation. You're sparkling and shining over stormy relationships. Like attracts like in reverse. So you're no longer attracting this energy of spiritual protection in reverse, being led astray. Like attracts like in reverse. It wasn't joyful and it wasn't kind. What else here? And it was uninspiring. So therefore it's unprotected. Something thinks it's protected, but I don't know. You're here for a reason, to be unique and to choose love over fear. Set your intentions. Your light's irritating others' demons here. Calm is not a weakness is in reverse. That confirms that. Attached to toxic relationships. Release toxic relationships. In reverse, you did that. They are uninspiring. You've already learned the lesson here. You gained the wisdom. You've got the reason. Journey within. Go within. The answers are within you. Don't be too hard on yourself here. Let's see. One more. Patience is a virtue. Yeah, don't be too hard on yourself here. It's what you're doing while you're being patient as well. Honesty and strength. To be patient and the virtue, that is the blessing. And let's see. Collective. All right, wow. This energy over here being led astray and manipulated is on the cutting edge. Or you're on the cutting edge of breaking free of it. Choose wisely. One last move. Collectively speaking, going forward. Going forward. Well, energy has no choice but to go forward with their now. So whatever that is. You're reaching new heights going forward, which tells me you're rising above this energy, taking great care, releasing burdens, viewer. A tide of transition over here on the clear quartz. Okay, you're honoring your qualities. Cavern of secrets on your own. You go into some kind of cavern or caverns. Transform and rise. So you went through the transition. Transform, transition. Very much kind of, I don't know what the difference is, but there's something about rising above it. I said rise above it. Go your own way. Choose wisely. There's a fantasy land here. Roots of success. Enjoy the journey. Choose wisely. Okay. Viewer. Dream weaver. Dreams could be telling you something. There's a vortex of change and a magic opportunity. There's an inner vision. So the magic comes from within. Seek truth. Seek truth. There's a real promise here. A real promise. The other energy is making a final effort. You fulfill the promise as well, or a contract, or however you want to say that. Yeah, releasing burdens of it now as well, or okay, release. 2 cards of release and 1 of success. Roots of success. So working on yourself, working on things that can't be removed from you. Your like the virtue or the patience, the morals, the standards, the considerations of others around, things that you do that are part of your character and who you are in this energy that I'm reading. All right, I'm going to get some other things here if you want to hang around for a second. I'm going to get some space. We do hope this is helpful. Let's see what else needs to come up. All right. All right, for the collective energy on the viewer. All right, what's going on here? I got the owl, amethyst, a flower. I'm gonna get a little more here. I got a lot more. Okay, that's okay. Peace. Okay, knowledge, flower. It's like now, this is like the energy of the present, I want to say. An amethyst, purple, spirituality, crown chakra energy, peace. There's a spiritual symbol, a key, regeneration with a starfish, and abalone with the beach. So if you resonate with any of those, all right, let's get some more flowers. What's happening here with the energy I just read upon? Choy, C-H-O-Y, Choy. C-H-C-H. There's a sum of something. When you sum something up, then you have, that is the total answer, a sum. Something about fur, F-U-R, fur. Something is a gem. F-T represents foot. So our feet, it's a gem that is something about a foot. Measurement, sorry, a measurement. Something's on the mend. Send, lend. We could be sending or lending. I N G, sending or lending. Something you could be fending for themselves, on the mend, tending to something. Thinking about you, tending to you, Y-O-U. Where's the you? There's a ring here. There's a ring, as in a ring. There's a ring. Or this could be, take that how it resonates. A ring, end of a ring. There's a ring, end. So there's an end of a ring. You end a ring of something. A dent that had a dent. Something about a dent ending a ring of something. I have mum, hum, spring. I don't have a P. Okay. Well, that was a C. Ching. I have ching, chi energy, ching. Teo Te Ching. Sing. There's a flame here, but it's like over because it just turned. Somebody did a 180. Something about a ding or a dent. There's a net. A net set. But he set a net, or a net has been set. There's an IOU here. a fume, or somebody's fuming. Okay. Ming, Mong. So you about the fog. So you have the fog. I got fire and rise. Sounds like Phoenix energy to me. Fire and rise. R-I-S-E. Give it a. All right. All right. I got Trish. Fish. In a minute. So we could be going fishing in a minute. I got a hog. As in a Harley. Choi. I started with that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. I do hope this was helpful.